Now we are going to discuss the payment voucher. The tally package will providing you to use the different kinds of the voucher such as receipt voucher, payment voucher, contra voucher, debit note, credit note, journal voucher, reversing the journals. Now we are going to discuss the payment voucher. The payment voucher we are going to use when the cash is goes out from the organization in any form. Either it may be by cash or check. When cash goes out from the organization, we are going to use the payment voucher. How to use the payment voucher? As usual, get into open the tally, that gateway of tally screen, get into appear, click on accounting voucher. When you click on accounting voucher, that display the accounting voucher creation screen. By default, that appeared with the payment voucher. Here at the button panel that contain the list of vouchers, which voucher you want, just you are need to click over it. Now I have clicked on to the payment voucher. The payment voucher is getting to appear. Now take into example, here in this now I am going to discuss the 5 transactions. Rent paid rupees 15,000, machinery purchase rupees 20,000, withdraw cash for personal use rupees 5,000, paid salary to staff rupees 15,000. Loan given to Mr. Akash rupees 10,000 by issuing check. So now here below in the table, I have entered the journal transactions. See, rent paid. Rent paid. That is journal entry is what? Rent account debited to cash. As per the rule, the expenses are to be getting to debited. Here, when rent is paid, the cash goes out from the organization. Cash is to be credited. Likewise, machinery purchased rupees 20,000. When machinery purchased, it is not a recurring nature. So machinery is to be purchased only once. So far as that is an asset, the machinery account is to be debited and cash account is to be credited along with the amount rupees 20,000, 20,000. Now withdraw cash for personal use rupees 5,000. Withdraw cash in the sense the proprietor is going to withdraw the cash from the organization for his personal use. So when the cash is getting to withdrawn by the proprietor, that is to be debited in the name of drawings account. Such amount is to be adjusted in the capital invested by the proprietor. So here drawings account debit to cash. So here also the cash is goes out. Amount is 5,000, 5,000. Now paid salary to staff rupees 15,000. Here salaries, expenses, salary account debit 15,000 to cash. Cash goes out. Next one is loan given to Mr. Akash rupees 10,000 by issuing check. That means the amount 10,000 is to be paid by issuing a check so far as the Akash is the debtor. So Akash loan account debit to bank. So the Akash loan account is to be debited. He is the payee to the he is the debtor to the organization. And here we have write the narration being loan given by issuing check. So these journal entries we need to be enter into the tally. How to do that? Open the tally ERP9. In this open the payment voucher. The first entry is here debit rent. We are going to debit rent account. Debit the rent account. Amount is 15,000. Press the enter key. Credit cash. And write the narration being rent paid. See, after entering, press enter key, accept yes. If you click on yes, the voucher entry is to be created. See, first journal entry is over. Now second one is machinery account debit to cash. Do the same. Use the payment voucher, debit machinery account. In the list of ledger account, select machinery, press the enter key and enter the amount. That means when you are going to do the transaction, beginning to start, you need to create the ledgers into the Tally ERP9. At previous class, I was saying how to create the ledgers. The same step you need to be applied. After creating the ledger, you need to do the accounting transactions, right? So here machinery account debit and credit cash account 20,000 20,000 and as usual write the narration means that is a brief explanation of transaction. So here being machinery purchased, press the enter key, click on yes option. Then again, the third transaction is drawings account debited to cash. Drawings, that means I have already discussed it. So here you need to create the drawings account. After creating the drawings account, as usual, use the payment voucher and debit drawings, drawings account debit rupees. Amount is 5,000. Enter the amount 5,000 and credit cash and write the narration being cash withdrawn by proprietor for personal use. Click on yes option. Next entry is salary paid, that is salary account debited to cash. So use the same debit salary, enter the amount. The amount of salary is 15,000. Credit cash. Suppose if you made payment salary by check, you need to write credited with what bank. But here there is not issue the check so far as that is assumed what the salary is paid by cash. And write the narration being salary paid. Particularly if you say by issuing a check, you need to credit with bank account. Here click on yes option. Next transaction, last is loan given to Mr. Akash. So Akash loan account debit to bank. See here by issuing check. That means the cash is to be debited from our bank account. So the balance is get into reduced automatically. That means the payment is made by the organization. So for us, Akash loan account debited to bank. The same do the transaction. Here in this debit Akash loan account amount is 10,000. Press the enter key and credited with bank account. For example, here I did not create the bank account. How to do that? Just use the simple step. Click the shortcut key Alt C from the keyboard. When you click it, the ledger creation screen will get into appear. Here write the ledger name. Here what? The ledger name is bank. I have not created the bank account. So create the bank account under the group bank account. If you want to write the bank details, here you need to enter the bank details of our organization. Here we are creating the ledger using with what the others company. So the amount which is to be debited from our organization, the detail we need to be enter the account number, IFSC code, branch name, then again the bank name, all the details we need to be entered. But here I am not going to be entered, just I am going to say the example. So here you need to be enter the details, then here credited the amount. See, Akash loan account debited to bank account. See here in this, that will ask you to enter the check details. See, the transaction type is what? Check 10,000. Press the enter key and it will ask you to the installment number, installment date. So the detail you need to be enter and write the narration being loan given to Akash. So I think you will better understand how to use the payment voucher using onto the Tally ERP9. So I think you will better understand about the payment voucher. Thank you.